What's up, coach? So today I'm gonna go over free throws. They're important, you need them, they're free points. How do you practice them and practice with your team? Okay, so before I get into free throws, I just want to say thank you to everybody who has supported me on this channel. I have been getting some amazing feedback and I've met so many coaches from all over the country, all over the world actually. To be able to communicate and connect with you guys has been absolutely amazing. So thank you so much for your guys' support. And if you guys ever want to talk hoops, feel free to leave your info down below. I'll reach out to you or you guys can reach out to me. I'm totally down to talk hoops anytime you guys want. Now, on to free throws. First of all, let me make sure that the philosophy around free throws, okay? At practice with our team is free throws, in my opinion, or getting fouled in the act to get free throws, in my opinion, is just as good as scoring, okay? Because when you get fouled to shoot free throws, there's a lot of good things that happen, okay? First of all, the game pauses for a little bit. It allows the kids to get a breather. Obviously, they get a personal foul, they get a team foul. Maybe it's a little frustrating for their team. It gives you as the coach a minute or maybe a couple seconds there to talk to your team while play is dead. So there's a multiple different things that happen that are good for you when you get fouled. So in my opinion, getting fouled and getting to the free throw line is equal to scoring in my book, in the general book of basketball, okay? Now, one of the ways that, if you guys didn't already see it, I just posted my last video was on teaching the free throw form, which is very, very important. A lot of muscle memory there, a lot of repetition. So now that's on the individual basis. So now we're talking about how do you do it with your team? How do you practice free throws as a group, as a team? Now, this particular drill right here that we're doing is, you can see we have one shooter, right? And you have the rest of the team is getting the rebound for her and giving her the ball back multiple times over and over again. It's repetitive shooting. Very, very important to do this, especially probably more so at the beginning of the season. She's getting her reps, as you guys can see, and the girls are making sure they're getting a rebound. Now, honestly, my assistant coach actually added more onto this that I didn't get video of. But he had the girls run to half court while dribbling and do dribbling moves while they're running. So it keeps the rebounders active while the shooter is still active too as well. So what I would do is I would do this drill for 1 minute at a time with one shooter. Now, another drill that I have regarding free throws is everybody's in this gym, I have 6 hoops, right? I'm not sure if all of you guys have 6 hoops in your gym, but we have 6 hoops, 2 main hoops and 4 practice hoops on the side, okay? So what we would do is we'd have everybody spread out throughout all the hoops. We have 1 basketball at each hoop, and this is called our 6-minute free throw drill, okay? So I'm at the free throw line. It's a 1-on-1 situation. It's a 1-on-1 situation, and the kids have 6 minutes to get through all 6 hoops, okay? So in order to move on to the next hoop, they have to make both of their free throws, okay? But it's a 1-on-1 situation. So if they miss the first one, they have to run to the opposite wall and back. And while they're running, maybe the next person's turn is up, okay? If they make the first one and miss the second one, nothing happens. They have to start over, or it's the next person's turn. They have to make both of their free throws in order to move on to the next hoop, and then make both of their free throws to move on to the next hoop, and so on and so on. So they want to get through this whole drill within 6 minutes. Now, because you have the clock up there, the clock is the pressure part of this. They need to focus. They run, right? And then once they get back to the line, they have to calm themselves, right? They have to calm themselves at the free throw line, take their time. It's not about the hurry, okay? I say that a lot to the kids because there's a time running, and it's not about the hurry. It's about taking your time to make the shot count. Now, if they make the shot count, if they make all the shots, I've seen kids do this in less than 2 minutes, right around 2 minutes, and even though they have 6. So that's a good drill to have them focused. You put pressure on them, you force them to run, to do some jogging while their heart's pumping. And so they have to make 2 in a row before they move on to the next hoop and get through all 6 hoops in 6 minutes. So that is our 6-minute free throw drill. Okay, here's another drill where we do a free throw setup. It's 5-on-5 free throw game like situation, okay? However, it's 5-on-5. The only way the offense can score points, now see, she hit a 3-pointer there, okay? But those points don't count towards their score, okay? Where they make their points is at the free throw line. So that girl who made the shot, now her team, because they scored, they get to go to the free throw line. They get to go to the free throw line. She gets to shoot her shot, bang, that's 1 point for Gray, okay? Now somebody else shoots the free throw, okay? So Gray could technically stay at the free throw line, and we're going up to 8 or 10, I forget. But they can make all their points at the free throw line. So she shoots, she misses, and now we go live again. So Gray gets the rebound, and Gray is trying to score so that they can get back to the free throw line, okay? So they got to be patient, right? They're trying to score, or maybe they get fouled. White gets a steal here, okay? So now you see White is trying to score, run an offense, and we go right to the basket, they score. Now that, again, that point right there of her scoring the layup doesn't count towards their score. What does count is the free throw. So now we have a different person at the free throw line every time, okay? So now we set up for free throws, she shoots, misses, okay? No points scored for White. So it's 1-0 Gray right now, okay? So Gray's running, I think right now we're just doing our dribble drive stuff, no real offensive set play. Boom. We scored right there, okay? So now Gray has the opportunity to score, go to the free throw line, okay? And Gray's at the free throw line now. So I came up with this about midway through our season because I really wanted to focus on our free throws. You know, my team is very good at running an offense. They're an efficient offensive team, but where we lacked was at the free throw line. So scoring a basket is great and all, but when it came to the free throw line, we struggled. So what I wanted to do in this drill was to force them to actually focus, and you hear me yelling during this drill is, okay, let's make our money at the free throw line. Bang. So now we're focusing on the actual free throw part. We're putting more focus on the situation at the free throw line. So I thought this drill was very beneficial to us because it put us in a game-like situation, and the girls don't score any points unless they score them at the free throw line. So had she made that shot right there, it wouldn't have counted. It's the free throws that count. Okay, so we're playing here at half court. Now what I did eventually though is I moved this to full court. Okay, so I moved this to full court, and which obviously requires more scrimmaging and running. But even those, like that shot right there, that doesn't count towards our score. Now White gets to go to the free throw line and like I said, I tell them make their money at the free throw line. So this is another drill that I feel was very, very important for us, and the girls loved it because they got to scrimmage, and it also helped them focus on that free throw line scenario. So I have those free throw drills that I do at practice, and of course there's the old traditional drills that I used to do when I was in high school with my coaches is, you know, you put everybody, the whole team on the baseline, and you have one shooter at the free throw line, and that one shooter shoots a free throw, and whether they make or miss it, the whole team runs or not. And maybe you go down the whole line, or maybe you switch it up, or whatever the case is. And sometimes I do that too, you know, to kind of put a little pressure of peer pressure of their teammates while the teammates are watching, and whether they make or miss it depends on whether or not the team runs or not. So sometimes I'll be like, okay, one free throw, you know, if you miss, we run suicides, and if you make it, practice is over. You know, that type of thing. So the ability to not only practice free throws, practice the situation of the free throw, and then also practice the pressure of the free throws. That's very important to make sure that you want to put pressure on them so that they can practice the situational stuff of being at the free throw line. Maybe it's, you know, those situations that always come up there at the end of the game. It's a close game. Free throws are very important. The crowd is very loud. It's a high tense pressure situation. So it's hard to practice those, but you also don't want to put so much pressure on the player that they freak out at the free throw line because there's so much pressure that they cave. So you want to make sure that not only are you practicing the situation, you want to make sure that it's okay when they miss, how they miss, why they miss, that type of thing, so that they can focus on being mechanical at the free throw line. But there also needs to be that pressure element that when you practice. So playing those games, playing those that time, the 6 minutes, those type of things are all things to kind of put a little bit of pressure, but not so much that they cave at the free throw line. So that's important because again, we're talking about free throws. These are free points, and that's how my team practices them at practice. If it works for you, works for you. If not, it may not work for everybody. But I hope it's something that you guys can take away from it. Either way, good luck to you, Coach.